time joining me. My name is Ofente and I am your book bae, and I'm coming to you live from my new ring light. I'm so excited. Like, if you can see the quality. Like, I just got the ring light today, so I thought that I would come on to my channel and, you know, just do a little like a baby beat, because I don't do my makeup when I went to work. In fact, I actually started filming this video before I put makeup on. I was like, oh, I look so tired. So it has been one of those days. It's a Monday, but you know, we're here. So I was so excited. I actually did an unboxing regarding my ring light, so I'm gonna use it a few times and maybe I'll do a ring light review IDK. I don't know about that, but we'll see. For now, it seems promising. It's bigger. So the one I had before was 10 inches and this one is 12 inches. So I'm really loving it. It's so bright. Look at me. I thought that this would be a great opportunity to do like a chit chat, life update type of video, because I don't think I've done something like that on my channel. Yeah, I don't really go into like my personal life or like what I go through and stuff like that, but this is not just gonna be one of those videos like if you're wanting the tea, there's no tea here. It's been a hectic year with the coronavirus pandemic. South Africans are based in South Africa as well, and we went on lockdown in March. So when the lockdown hit and our president Cyril Ramaphosa said that, guys, listen, we're locking down, you're indoors, I was working from home for a while. It was okay. Like, I'm a journalist, so generally I was expected sometimes to go out and get stories. So like at the beginning, I remember that I documented like the day that lockdown hit, the lines in certain areas and stuff like that, like what was happening in terms of that. It gave me so much time to think and really take stock of my life and what I see for myself, what I wanted, what I expect from myself, from life, and also make peace with a lot of things that had kind of been hanging in the balance of just like my thoughts or whatever, that I just felt like, you know what, it's time to move forward. I realized one of the things that I would like to do more, which is why this channel actually came about, because I started in February, which is well before lockdown actually hit. But with the additional time it gave me, I was able to read more, produce more content, and I don't know, I think I've been doing quite well in terms of content generally, just because I've been committed. And another thing, like, I would consistently, what is this thing, man, film and read, and I had all that time on my hands to do that and engage with that. But since normal life resumed, or the lockdown restrictions were eased in South Africa and we went back to work and that type of thing, I realized that I didn't have a lot of time to actually do some of the things that I wanted to do. Like, I didn't have enough time to do the reading as much as I would have when I was at home, filming, editing, the time dedicated to this situation. But I really made it work and I pushed myself because I want this to work. I feel like I was in a really blessed position throughout the lockdown. And then in terms of reading specifically, I've hit a brick wall. I feel like I'm in a reading slump. Like, that's it. I don't know if I'm burnt out, because I think partially I could be burnt out, because when we got back to work, it was just getting into the routine again. And then after that, like this time of year, the end of year, from like October to December, it's generally quite busy. I was able to attend the Blackbird Books year-end Christmas party at Kailami Corner, which was awesome. I do have a vlog coming up for that, and I will let you know when it drops. The thing is, I've got all the content. I've been delaying because, like I said, like my time right now, if I'm not working, I'm just trying to chill, have a good time, or just like catch my breath, because I feel like I'm just catching up to tired. Like, on a personal level, I think that I've grown in my maturity a lot, because I realized that a lot of the things that I was spending my time thinking about or worrying about, actually, like, long term, they weren't serving me. Like, when I was in lockdown and I was thinking, like, surrounded like with my family and just with myself, like my thoughts, I felt like I was able to kind of connect with what I want for myself and what I want for my future. I realized that I'd like to also dedicate more of my time to family specifically, and just building myself, because I felt like when I was transitioning from university to being now an adult working and doing some things that just give me like that additional layer of adulthood, I really struggled with that. And sometimes I felt really isolated, like nobody around me could really relate to what I was going through in that way. And I suppose that that's a feeling that a lot of people go through. Maybe we just don't talk about it, or maybe like, you know, we just experience it in so many ways. But if you're like me, I genuinely like to go through things. Like there are like a certain group of people that I'll tell, but for the most part I like to deal with things by myself. And if I feel like, you know, I'd like to discuss it, or if it comes up, then it comes up. But I'm probably not going to call you and be like, I'm going through this. No, that's not me. That's not the type of person I am. And I don't think it's the type of person I'll ever be. And if I am calling you, it's probably not that deep to me. Like, it's probably not something that is really like on my heart, on my spirit. So yeah, a lot of shifts in terms of that. Also, moving back home was really difficult for me. Wow, it was really like hectic, because I realized how much freedom I had when I was living at in Grahamstown, and then I came back to Joburg, and then it's just like a little thing, and not necessarily just being under your parents' roof, but a little thing like wanting to go to town or just like meet up with people. Like, it's so much admin here. Like, you know, I am blessed that I have a car that can help facilitate some of that, but you know, I guess it's different for everybody. Also, just in terms of my spirituality, I think I was able to grow in that, because just like all this time that I spent with myself, I was able to kind of center, which is, another thing I wanted to discuss briefly, but I think I'll also do a video on that, was my relationship to social media. So that changed a lot. I'm not on Twitter right now. Like, my account is like, I'm barely on. Like, I go on just to see what's happening, but I really feel like I'm starting to like rethink my relationship that I have with the app, purely because, sorry, I just thought that there was something there. Purely because I got the app when I was 15, and now I'm 25, so it's 10 years later. But you know, it's just like one of those things I'm just thinking about, like, you know, I'm just working on getting back together, like getting my reading back together, and, you know, producing content, delivering on my goals and the things that I've said to myself. I started journaling as well, and I also have started taking my meditation a lot more seriously, because I am someone who believes in that, and just giving yourself that opportunity to connect to yourself, to your higher power, whatever you believe in, that time that you just quiet your mind and, you know, focus. It helps me a lot. It always has, even as a child. Like, when I was in primary school, I was definitely into that. I was like, you know, all about the law of attraction, ask, believe, receive. So I've been able to rediscover that in the context of my childhood, which has been awesome. I'd comment down below, what are you going through, what have you learned, and what are you grateful for? And yeah, that's it for me. Bye for now, and my new ring light.